Next.
All right, I'm Andy. I'm a founder with Anthony, like Justin said, visual artist, and you'll probably also see me. I'll probably be the main guy that is on the Blackwood Studios Twitch account, jumping in channels, getting people's opinions and stuff.
Eric.
Eric Smith. I'm the level designer. I basically build the cities in the map.
And again, I'm Justin. Justin Black, just a 3D artist. So the buildings and fun stuff you see in there.
Oh, by the way, yeah, this is Anthony again, but I'm the one that does all the geometry, makes the doors open, makes things that need to go up and down, around in circles. That's what I do.
All right.
All right, I think we sent you that link.
Yep, I'm just getting it set up on OBS. Hold on one second.
Excellent.
There we go. It's all nice and neat and up on the screen. Now you guys got to bear with us. We're in TeamViewer, so it's not going to be like smooth 1080p.
Just to note as well, there might be some things, as you can see, to start with, there's a green question mark on the floor, like just placeholders, so don't start going crazy about question marks on the floor.
That's a question mark. What's it for? Is the Riddler here? Yeah, again, we apologize. I'll try to get them to send me some cool videos so you can see it like in like good quality. Because, like I said, TeamViewer is not the best place to show off stuff. And maybe one day, if we're lucky, wink wink, we'll be able to get in on the server and we can do some live stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm sure that's possible. I'm sure you have to talk with Andy and Anthony on that kind of thing. But
oh yeah, and that's later down the road whenever you guys are ready.
I like those looks. Not a bunch of second floors not being used. Oh yeah, every building is enterable. Every floor is enterable as well. So and or usable.
Yeah, I'm liking the looks of it because it looks like a fire department. It's not some reused Arma 2 building.
Yeah, so we do apologize for that quality. We'll have to get together and do some kind of video footage, like you said.
Yeah, because it's TeamViewer. I mean, it's going to be the best we can do right now till these guys get everything prepared more. So it's like this is a teaser. You guys are getting to see this stuff before anybody else. And before anybody asks, no, this is not how much FPS you'll get when you're playing. 'Cause I know one of you assholes is going to ask that.
Yeah, that would be awful.
We definitely don't want that.
I think my badass-ometer just went to 11.
We get a caster shout out for Geo, please.
So each thing in here, you can add. Feel free to ask any questions about any buildings that are in like any Arma buildings. As he said before, they are placeholders. Once I get a new version of that building model, then it'll just replace that building completely. I know he showcased the gas station a little bit. Why are the flops so? Oh, okay. But no, he showcased the gas station. We do have the gas pumps. They just need to be textured and then implemented. So those are separate as well, because of course they have to have scripts tied to them.
Oh, I told you everybody's gonna say something about the FPS. I knew they were gonna do it. And so this right here is the bus station.
Actually,
That's what it looks like. It looks like an American bus
see,
station.
I said that it looked like an American bus station. What it was a car wash. Somebody made it way too big when they brought it in.
Hey.
Hey, it could be for washing semis, okay? I'll give you that, but at a glance, it looks like an American bus station.
Well, thank you. Well, that's the one model we're taking a look at and might revamp or either get rid of totally. But you can
I
see
like
the
the
level.
idea of the car wash, though. I've never seen anybody try to implement a car wash.
Yeah. So I'm gonna probably end up doing just a regular standard drive-through car wash to make things easier. Um, but as
Oh,
far as
and
the
before I
map
forget,
goes, no, sure, go ahead.
Phil wants to know how's the McDonald's look. We don't want the midget chairs because Phil actually role plays a guy that's been working as a manager for McDonald's for 57
We will-
years, and he does a great job at it.
We do not have any McDonald's.
Whataburger will work.
So if you see one in here, it is a replacement holder. We have Waterburger and things like that coming in. That's the bar and grill that he's rolling up on right now. Andy and Anthony took a great job, and with Eric's effort of decking it out, as you can see, it's see-through texture on there. It's a little bit something.
Yeah,
different.
I've never seen that before. I've never seen anybody get a really good transparent graphic for a window, like a stained glass window or anything like that. That was really dope. I like that.
Yeah, so it's just a small bar and grill where people will be able to set up and cook in there and whatnot. So have their jobs and
Yeah, I'm digging it. Have you guys experimented with putting down chairs and stuff like that? We know that they count as vehicles, but how's that going to be
Yes.
on stress load for you guys for having, so many seats that people can sit in?
It shouldn't be anything stress on that because of our server, but also we're also currently talking with BI to make sure everything is up to par and that we don't have any problems because the most important thing to us, which I don't know what that is on that wall.
It's a shadow.
Oh, it's a shadow. The
Yeah.
most important thing to us is that frame rate and playability for every person that's playing the game. So that's the most important thing. Those are some of the big buildings we're passing now, and you can see the level. If you look at the roads, even, I want you to take notice at what Eric does with taking time to get these roads the way they look and make them smooth interactions, so it's not like a bunch of choppiness going into each road. And I know we've all seen that before.
Yeah, and to be quite honest with you, I've actually tried to sit and make a map with roads, and roads I have to say are honestly one of the hardest tools to actually get to work and look correct. So there you go.
Well, one of the things I wanted to do with the visualize was make them look different from everyone else's, because every other community seems to use the same road pack and such. So the first thing that I had in mind when we started was that we need some nice looking fresh roads that are new to everyone.
Yeah. So
I neglected to put it in the staircase.
Oh, okay.
But there are multiple floors for multiple beautiful views from the apartments.
Oh, I can't wait.
Wide open design.
Yeah, and the windows you can see through the windows.
Yeah, on the outside it may look like you can't see through, but you can. And where he's running to down at the end right now, once he gets down there, you'll see a big open setting where the staircase goes right into there, and you can go up to each level of floor, and there is 4 apartments, luxury apartments on each floor. So
That's pretty badass. I like that idea. And are they going to be lockable for so whenever you own it, nobody else can go up and just crash in? It's going to be like a lockable door.
yes, that's the big thing. I don't think anybody wants anyone to break into
Yeah.
their home and see them carrying furniture out the front door. Oh, I got a couch just like that. And then I don't remember who it was earlier. Wait, I don't know who it was earlier. I can't remember, but they were asking about stores and/or some of the stores he's going by now, some of the buildings, players will be able to have as their own shop and set them up as they want to and whatnot, whether it be food or clothing, or tools, so to say.
Yeah, I'm liking it. I mean, it's your typical American strip mall right there. I like that. And a quick shout out before I forget this. Thank you to Palm Fan Mandy for that $20 tip. That was amazing. Thank you. We'll talk more after the preview on that one. Anyway, but
That was some intergalactic awesome sauce.
continue on with what you were saying about the shops. You were talking about how they could add like tools and stuff. Like, are you guys looking at more of like a crafting based thing? Or are you gonna just do like the gather and then your typical conversion thing for some of your items?
I believe we're sticking to a lot of more crafting than anything because we want the players not to be bored with what they're doing more so than anything. So anything that's not tedious and running the same thing, uh, I think will help the players interact more on the server with asking somebody that's maybe a fisherman that has that fishing boat if they have this or if they're heading out to get this certain thing that would help them out and they would trade up this or that and or buy it off of them is important.
Yeah, definitely. Because the more you get the community involved, I think the better it's going to be. Because, like I said, the less AI interaction, like we talked about earlier, Justin, I think that's what's going to set you guys apart. Is the menial part of everything that you do. As long as there's minimal AI interaction, you're going to foster more of a roleplay community. Yeah, I'm digging this. So, what's this going to be? One of the luxury homes?
This is actually the houses he's driving by now is a duplex that I worked on. And I know some people are like, a duplex? Yeah, so one person can live on the top floor and your buddy can live on the bottom floor.
Now, that's unique. That's definitely unique.
So the top person gets a lot more space with a nice patio area so you can do barbecues and such. So they get a little bit more room. The bottom floor, of course, is going to be a lot cheaper to buy than the top floor because the top floor gains that patio area plus the balcony as well. But the the bottom floor is just as nice. And I know a lot of people may be saying it's empty in there. That's because all the objects have to be obtained by you. The
And
only thing that
that's
I
awesome.
will fill out in there for everyone, of course, which I don't want to give too much away, but there's a reason you need toilets. Let's just say that. So every home will have one.
That's amazing.
I don't know, Eric. Do you have any of the other homes in as well?
I do, but they're not actually in this town. They aren't. So, give me a second here. I'm gonna simulate.
Okay.
Yeah, take your time. No rush. Anybody got any questions for these guys? They are reading chat, so you guys can ask questions and they will answer you. There's a little bit of a delay, so keep your shorts on. While they're doing that, you want to touch on something we were talking about earlier, Justin, about darkness? That was something that we had talked about. So you want to highlight about what you guys are going to do to combat, the super ultra dark nights that are like plaguing most roleplay servers?
Yeah, we understand that when you talk about that darkness, and that's something we'll have to, like we said, we'll have to go in and test quite a bit as well, is to see if we can find a way to combat that darkness issue that every other server is having. Because I kind of see what you're talking about right now when he's running around, but we're gonna have more lights